Hey everybody, Jason here from Ghostbusters News, and today we're going to be taking a look at a recent offering from Phantasm Toys, the highly animated Struttin Moogs figure. And this figure, this toy, it perfectly encapsulates that Saturday morning vibe, with Moogs here, of course, being made to represent Ghostbusters franchise mascot, Moogly. And not that I have to tell you, but this non-licensed action figure, it recreates the opening sequence, those first couple seconds of the intro to the real Ghostbusters. Actually, not only is the figure recreating the show's intro, but take a look here at the packaging. While still very much done in that classic Kenner style, the card, it does include new art from one half of Phantasm Toys, Baducci Studios. It depicts a bustling New York City, albeit a ghost-infested New York City. And with that, I have got to point out the inclusion of the Stay Cool Marshmallow Man. Also, props for including this random lady here with bags, a nod to what is seen in the real Ghostbusters pilot. Now the figure, it further adds to Phantasm's Class 10 toy line, and it is perfect for either mint on card or out-of-box collectors, as it does include the recently introduced collector-friendly packaging. And what that means is that the plastic bubble here, it just pops right open, giving you access to the figure. Now having Moogly or Struttin Moogs out of the bubble here, we've got such an animated and expressive pose. But before I touch on the figure as a whole, let's take a look at the sculpt and the paint detail found within the face. He's got a big grin there, his mouth is open, showing off his tongue, closed eyes, and I gotta say here, the paint app on this one, it's perfect. Yeah, I know it's rather minimal, but it is so clean, and I love the gloss seen inside the mouth here. It goes well with that pink tongue. Now for display, the head, it does move left and right, as well for some added articulation. His arms do move up and down. Now when it comes to Moog's body, he's been designed to do one thing and one thing only, and he does it rather well. And that thing is, well, to strut. The torso here and the legs, they are all one part, meaning there's no articulation outside of the head and the arms. And while it would have been cool to have some movement in the legs, I feel like Phantasm, they chose the best option with this one. As had the legs been articulated, there's really no way they could have delivered such a seamless and expressive sculpt, or achieved this stance, which honestly looks like an animation cell from that original cartoon series. Like, this is one of the rare few times that less articulation, it is a good thing. I don't know how Phantasm, they could have made this one any better. Also, for fans of Phantasm's Crypt Creepers line, also released and still in stock, is this glow-in-the-dark Mini Moogs. Now this one, it measures 2 3/4 inches high, and the sculpt it is identical to the Class 10. With the only thing really missing is, of course, the paint app and the articulation, but this one, it does have an added glow effect. Actually, can someone go ahead and hit the lights? Now, if you'd like to grab this Crypt Creepers Mini Moogs, as I just stated, it is still in stock through PhantasmToys.com. You know we got a link to it down below in this video's description. And also available from Phantasm is Wave 2 of Phanplasms. And these, they offer up reimaginings of your favorite mini monsters from Kenner's original Real Ghostbusters toy line. And in Wave 2 here, we've got the Come to Your Senses ghouls. This includes the bug-eyed specter known as, well, Eyes. There's also the most unsettling of the three, at least in my opinion, Nose, and then finally, Ghostface. Now all of these Phanplasms, they're made to fit in perfectly with the pre-existing Kenner Real Ghostbusters toy line, or if you're like me and you've been collecting everything that Phantasm Toys they have released, they look amazing within the collection. Again here, much like that Mini Moogs, the Phanplasms, they are available right now through PhantasmToys.com. Now with that said, that's all I've got for you for this one. As always, subscribe. If you'd like to join up with Ghostbusters News, check out our Patreon page. A link to that is down below in this video's description, and I'll see you right back here next time.
Quarter hook and ladder company 8. Ghostbusters News is the keeper of the gate. Listen up, ghosts. Your fate. After he gets all the day's updates off his plate. What do you do when the ghost